Well, today is a special Sunday. And it is special because our community is being blessed today with welcoming in 7 new prayer partners to our prayer ministry. Many of you are well aware that Unity began as a prayer movement. If it were not for affirmative prayer being so consistently and steadily and deliberately and consciously used by our co-founder Myrtle Fillmore, who experienced a healing as a result of affirmative prayer, Unity wouldn't exist today. And so these individuals that are going to be welcomed into our prayer ministry in an official capacity are individuals who have been well-trained in affirmative prayer. Their consciousness is high, their heart is open wide. And so I'm going to ask that the teachers of our prayer class, Marty and Phil, and I think Kim is making her way down. These individuals, Kim and Marty and Phil, are responsible for supporting and teaching the prayer partner class. And I would like to ask the incoming prayer partners to please stand. Robin and Eliana and Heather and Craig. And you notice that I said that there are 7, but you're only seeing 4 stand. One of our prayer partners, Kathy, is making her way back from a cruise and apparently didn't get in time to physically be with us, but we are in consciousness welcoming her in. And then there are 2 other prayer partners who have met all of the qualifications, taken all of the classes, done the inner and the outer work, and they are Michael and Leah. And they are here with us today, but they really didn't want to step forward and be acknowledged in quite this way. So I'll be giving them their katas privately later on. But I want to ask of our teachers, have these prayer partners, all 7 of them, to your satisfaction, fulfilled the requirements internally and externally to serve as prayer partners?
Yes.
All righty. If I can have all of our prayer partners stand, I'd like you to support me in welcoming and blessing these prayer partners. And so, Robin, Eliana, Heather, and Craig, it is such a joy, truly, and a sincere honor to welcome you into a deeper part of your own spiritual life and journey through the practice of prayer. To say thank you to you for the sacred yes that came from your heart and soul when you were sought out and invited to take the prayer class and to serve as a prayer partner. We've seen something in you that maybe you weren't quite fully ready to see completely yourself. And you stand before us, before me now, just radiant, beautiful. I know the work that you've done inwardly and externally. I am so grateful as a minister of this church to have you by my side in service, in prayer service and consciousness to our community. I know that you will have people come to you with all sorts of hurts and needs and requests, and your consciousness, your practice of affirmative prayer will help to lift them to a new understanding and a connection with Spirit that will lead to their prayers being answered in the most significant way. And so I want to ask you as a group, do you accept this sacred responsibility to serve as prayer partners in this, the Unity Center? Yes. Thank you. These katas are very special to me, and I hope they will be special to you. I first was introduced to the idea of the kata when I was given the privilege to spend time creating the first synthesis dialogues with His Holiness the Dalai Lama. And in my office are 3 prayer katas that the Dalai Lama gave to me. And so they are very special to me because of the deep spiritual practice that that man typifies. And so it is my honor to place these around your neck and to say, thank you. I honor the Christ Spirit in you. Bless you. Bless you. Thank you. And so I just ask the prayer ministry and you, the congregation, to hold a moment of appreciation, gratitude, and blessing for these members of our community who have said yes to being in service through prayer, to answer that call at any time, and to know the highest and best for us. And so we silently bless them, appreciate them, and send our love to them. Namaste. Thank you. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. We are incredibly blessed and enriched by our prayer ministry. Whenever you have a need, I don't care if it's a really, really big one or a really small one, rely on our prayer partners. And when you meet with them confidentially. Their consciousness is beautiful, and they will know the truth with you and for you and help you through whatever you might be dealing with. So we're going to move into our time of practicing prayer and meditation together. Do take just a moment to make sure that your cell phones are off so they don't interrupt you and those around you. I'm going to be really blessed with all this great prayer energy right in front of me. Thank you, guys. Our meditation time is a really important part of our practice together on Sunday mornings. And we practice the technique of mindfulness, being aware of the breath as we take it into the body and being aware of the breath as we let it go. And we do this to begin to be able to quiet the mind so that we can more fully be present to the experience of spirit within us and all around us. So I invite you to find a comfortable position in your chair. If that means you need to move around a little bit, feel free to do so. It is beneficial to sit with your legs uncrossed and your feet flat on the floor, and to sit with your back as straight as you can. And then just go ahead and let your hands rest comfortably in your lap. And close your eyes. And as you do, let the simple act of closing your eyes just help you to shut out any of the things in the world that you might find troubling or upsetting right now. As you begin to remember and deeply enter into that consciousness of peace, of love, that consciousness of unity, that consciousness of oneness that is within. And so go ahead and take a nice, deep, steady, mindful breath in. And as you let that breath go, really feel yourself beginning to let go. And another deep and mindful breath in. And as you let this breath go, practice being fully present right here, right now. And one more very deep and conscious breath in. And as you let this breath go, experience the feeling of opening up, opening up. Continue to allow your attention to be with each mindful breath in and out, throughout the chant and throughout our time of practice.
Parasa
As the room becomes a bit more quiet, continue to deepen into your own experience of the silence, continuing to follow each mindful breath, continuing to release and empty out, continuing to be fully present and open to Spirit. As you feel ready, allow your awareness, your attention to move into the area of the heart, the center of your chest. As you imagine each gentle breath, each mindful breath, moving in and through the heart space. As if each gentle breath just dispels any challenge, any sadness, any worry or fear or sense of separation. And with each gentle, mindful breath, there is a growing feeling of peacefulness. Continuing to be aware of the breath and continuing to have a focused attention in the area of the heart. Begin now to practice holding a positive feeling. It could be the feeling of peace, perhaps a feeling of joy, perhaps appreciation, feeling of love or compassion. Whatever that quality is, continue to practice that, knowing that it is not dependent upon anything external, that right here, right now, you can experience by choice that feeling. And so for the next few minutes, as we practice together in complete silence, imagine that every breath you breathe in is a breathing in of that quality, and that every breath you release, that quality radiates from you and goes wherever it is most needed. And if at any time you notice that your attention has wandered, just gently bring it back to the breath and back to the heart, in the silence, in the silence. And as you hear the music begin to quietly fill the room once again, take just a moment to prepare to bring your meditation, your prayer time to a close. Maybe even taking just a moment to silently say, "Thank you, Spirit," or in some other way, just expressing that feeling of gratitude for making that connection and for the opportunity to sit in prayer, to sit in stillness and meditation with your fellow spiritual travelers, family, and friends. And then go ahead and take a nice deep breath in. And as you let that breath go, let go anything else that might need and want to be released, and maybe another breath or two in the same way. Nice deep breath in. And then when you feel ready, go ahead and open your eyes. And together we say Amen and Namaste. Namaste.
Thanks for listening. The Unity Center, transforming lives and healing our world. Check us out Sundays at 9 and 11. Subscribe to our podcasts and download our free app for instant access to a wealth of spiritual teachings, services, and events.